Hey guys, this is Franz. Can you hear me? Just wanted to make sure that the video
Hey
is
guys, this
actually
is
okay.
Franz. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello. Okay. Yeah, so it's on Anton's side. Don't worry, he'll get that fixed soon. No, not yet. You probably need to exit out of this and then just come back to it. Anyway, while we're fixing some audio issues on Anton's side, I'm just here to talk to you guys about the free masterclass that we're going to have. That will be next week, Friday, January 20th at 6 p.m. So if you have joined us on the 3 to 5 deals webinar that happened last week, you can actually join us again for its series, and we're going to talk about the lead generation. So the website is actually, or the registration page is actually in the chat. Let me just put that up for everyone. Basically, put in your information, you will be registered. And also for this week, what we're actually going to talk about, so we're sort of like done with the acquisitions part. If you want to get in-depth information of or the training that we provide to our clients, you can actually take a look at the description that we have put out for this video and click on the link that says join our acquisition management training. You can learn how to do deals with Antoine. It's on the description. And if you wanted to book a call with us as well, the link will be on the description. So, just a preview for the acquisition management training, we actually teach you on how effective you could be in a sales or in a acquisitions call to ensure that you will be able to close a deal or to get that chance or a higher chance to actually make money out of your deals. Welcome, Jermaine. We're just waiting for Anton. There's a little bit of a mix up on his audio settings, and we're fixing it now.
Yeah, so I joined for myself home really quickly. I don't know what's wrong with training y'all. It be tripping some days. But today we're going to be talking about the whole dispo process of next week. What you could be doing to kind of like build your cash buyers list What you should be doing to focus on creating relationships with cash buyers. I want to teach you the framework of what we do. One of the big things I see a lot of folks doing is just being so transactional. I'm gonna teach you how to actually get people to know, like, and trust you first, and then you worry about the business on the back end. So that's the biggest thing about Dispo. And then I'm going to show you exactly some few tips how you can market your deals where you don't have to go to Facebook, you don't have to go to Craigslist. You can do all your stuff offline and be quiet, and no one knows you're actually doing deals because you don't have to publicly broadcast it unless you want to. So that's the biggest thing next week. We're going to be covering this. Also, Tuesday, starting next Tuesday, we're going to be doing an episode, a free coaching episode where we're coaching one person and we're breaking down their business and we're giving them an implementation plan right there on the spot. So if you want to be the guest on a Tuesday episode, whether you're brand new or you have an existing business, just let us know. Send me a text message, 202-335-3322, and we get your information until we get a more structure where you just go to my website and just fill out the form, and we'll call you and then see if you're a perfect fit for the episode. Are we doing that? Because we want to show people in real time the information that we provide, they actually implement in real time. So that's the biggest thing that I want you guys to understand is when you learn the information, go apply it as soon as you get it, right? And that's what I think a lot of you guys got to start doing a better job at applying it. And don't just keep going to trainers and courses just to sit on it and don't do anything. Actually apply the information in real time so that way you can use it. But like I said, next week, disposition episode is going to be really important. So if you've been struggling trying to get deals, we're going to show you how to get prop string. If you don't have prop string, do me a favor, sign up for a 7-day free trial using my link. It's really important that you use my link if you sign up for prop string. That way we can provide you with the necessary resources, especially when we redo our prop string masterclass, which I plan on telling my team to set it up sometime late February. So when we do our prop string masterclass, we're going to cover the basis of operating prop string and then giving it as a free course to anybody who's actually signed up for the link, sponsoring using our link. That being said, we want to answer questions today. So if you're having questions about disposition stuff, you can drop it. Or if you're having questions about anything real estate related, put your questions in the comments. It's going to be a short live today, about 15 more minutes left on this live, so we can figure out a way to help you. Today is Friday. You should be going to the weekends with Avengers, trying to plan your goals and get prepared for next week. I definitely strongly recommend you do that. Today is a perfect day to meet with your team, to figure out exactly what they did today, to figure out exactly what you can do to help them, and to figure out exactly how you can prepare for next week. So that's really important that you do that, because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, you're just going to be playing defense. And what we teach over here at Antoine and I'm Enterprise is how to offense effectively and how to really get your business to work for you, so you're not working for your business. That being said, you have to work in your organizational structure, guys, making sure that you're organizing everything, making sure that your daily reports are being sent to you, and you're actually taking the time to go over that stuff. Don't just go over it once a week. Check your stuff in real time, because there may be issues and problems that you want to try to put out as soon as they come across your threshold. Shout out to my guy Jermaine from Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Tori, Houston, Texas. Shout out to everybody that's out there watching. If you want to share this live stream out to 2 to 3 people that you know, like, and trust, that would be greatly appreciated, because we here at the Antoine and I'm Enterprise love when people send other people our way so we can continue to train and help transform people's business to the next level. Guys, if you've been struggling and stuck on everything and you're still confused, we're having a 2-day event at the end of the month. It's pay what you want. We have a waiting list for you in the description. Sign up for the waiting list, so when that link drops, you can literally pay whatever you want. If you want to pay $0, I ain't mad at you. If you only got $10 to work with, put the $10 down. If you want to pay, something that's respectable, $50, $100, $200, be my guest. But it's pay what you want. We're going to be working with you for 2 days straight, 8+ hours worth of transformation, information, and content that's going to take your business to the next level. Also, next Friday, we're doing a lead generation event. So if you want to generate quality leads and you want to do it on a consistent basis and you want to create a predictable, scalable business, I would definitely recommend you join the free training next Friday. We're going to get as many people in as possible. sign up for the link. The link is in the description as well, so that way you can have a dedicated schedule. My goal is to work with you and be with you because within the next 30 to 60 days, we're going to start getting people who's actually taking the information and applying it in real time to sending us testimonies and reviews of how the information is working for them. Whether they get contracts, their life is much easier. Behind us to build the entire business from A to Z, whether you want the virtual accelerator program, aka business in a box, or you just need a VA, or you just need consulting, or you just need one-on-one. We don't really offer too many one-on-ones. Honestly, that's not a business model. We're not trying to just be gurus and sell you stuff. We're an implementation company, and that's what most people can't understand. Anybody start teaching, they teaching, and they're working with you and hyping you up, but they're not actually holding your hand, helping with the implementation of the things you're teaching. That's what separates us from anybody that you may look at outside of us. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, book a call, guys. We're always available to talk to you and help you out and get you to the next level. Like I said, drop your questions today. If you don't have any questions, when you do get questions, this is the easiest thing I do. If I got something I'm stuck on and I need to take time to research it or study it, open up your phone and there's a note app that you can write down notes and then jot down your notes. So that way when you have free time, the biggest thing you can do while you're waiting on something, you're doing something where you don't really need to be driving anything, take that free time to study, to listen, to train yourself on the things you like and don't understand. If you do that and you're doing that every single day, all that information is compounded, right? Your brain is so powerful that us humans don't even know like 70% of how it works. So just make sure that you continue to pull into your head and your brain as much as possible is definitely appreciated because at the end of the day, you're going to get to the next step. And let me see what else. Yeah, so I think that this is going to be important for a lot of folks because remember, real estate wholesaling is made up of 4 pillars. One is lead generation. 2 is sales and acquisition. 3 is disposition, which we'll be covering. And then the 4th one we'll probably cover towards the end of the month is transaction coordinator. How to deal with the sellers, how to make sure paperwork right, and how to make sure that everything is structured to the point that you can get a deal from start to finish as seamlessly as possible. Hold on, I'm just trying to go back into my thing from my laptop to see if it works again. Let me see. Working, testing. Nope, still not working. Sometimes it does that. But as soon as I log into the Zoom, it works. I don't know what's wrong with this laptop. Testing. Yeah, it's still not. Oh, it's working on here on my headset, but it's not working on. Oh, testing. So my Bluetooth is working. Testing. Okay, let's go. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna try to log in real quick from here. Let me take myself off the screen. All right, can you guys hear me? Can hear me? If you put yes, if you can put yes, let me know if you can hear me. I promise next week the setup will be a whole lot better. I'm gonna start my life office just because I don't feel like going to my office. It's around the corner. Once you really adopt this whole work from home, work where you want to work type of thing, you can literally structure your business to be run anyway because your business is in the cloud, right? Like all your employees, we have a one mutual place that we meet up. Everybody can work from home. Everybody can take time. Like me, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD or anything, but um, I swear to God that I feel like I get brain fog and I feel like I can't concentrate at times. So where I live downstairs is amazing. It's literally we have a bar, we have pool tables, we have arcade games, we have everything. And so sometimes when I'm working on multiple different businesses, my mind just gets stuck and I'm like, okay, let me go shoot some dots. Shoot some shit, shoot dots, shoot a little pool, and then literally 30 minutes later I'm back working and I feel rejuvenated. So the some people may feel as that's unorthodox, but you got to work with your body and your brain in a way that helps you do your job, right? And so that's why a lot of these bigger companies like Facebook and all of them does a really good job because they have these setups too in the workplace where you could just leave your desk and go play some foosball or something to clear your mind, to come right back and be back at it. You can be what we call fresh legs. So make sure that you put yourself in an environment that sometimes if you feel overwhelmed, if you're calling on a dollar, if you're talking to people, if you're studying, reading, that you can just take a breather. You can refresh yourself. Watch something on your phone or go watch a YouTube video real quick and then get back to work. I recommend it like to anybody because at the end of the day, man, you want to make sure your mind is relaxed and that it can do the task that you put in front of it. So that's another tip for you guys. And then when it comes to hiring VAs, especially we open about disposition training, the first dispo training of the year. If you got a VA, you want to switch over to disposition training. We're giving this training for a very low price of $497. Typically, it's $1,500 for the disposition training, but $497, where we're going to be putting together a whole system to show them how to be an effective disposition manager. All of so yourself, if yourself or your team needs that exclusive training, reach out to us and we'll see what we can do to get you signed up for it. The date hasn't been locked in yet. I'm thinking it's probably going to be not next week, but the following week. It's going to be a 2-day training. This position is very simple. If you know why we teach and what we do, we don't drag our feet and we don't fluff you down. We don't have like these 200 slide presentations. It's just straight to the point and that you can implement. So who want here uh, put down a win for the week, whether it's small or big? What win did you get? Did you get a seller to say yes? Did you get a person to agree to meet you at a property? Did you finally get a person who's been trying to get on the phone for 3 months to answer their phone? Did you hire a VA this week? Did you do something special for your spouse? Right now, all these people that's on here watching, everybody should have some type of win. The way you calculate success is just by noticing and acknowledging the wins, and then put yourself in a situation where you can do more wins. We do acknowledge losses too, but today we're going to focus on the wins. So write in the comments what type of wins you had. For me, the wins I had this week is I figured out a way to automate my Facebook ads for my real estate business to get more quality leads. Then I figured out a way to hire more virtual assistants in my real estate business that don't cost me a ton of money to do. Um, then another win for me was I'm working on my business that's buying businesses, and we one step closer to officially launching. We 30 days behind launching, but it's going to be done right because I'm actually going through trainings and stuff. So once we get that right, that's going to be another win. Another win is we're launching our community called Extreme Success, where we're going to be doing other content on here on YouTube. It's going to be catered to general entrepreneurs, not just real estate investors. To teach them how to set up their sales funnel, teach them how to do their sales calls, teach them how to hire sales VAs and all of that stuff. And eventually we'll have content and training and courses and stuff for that stuff. But we're launching that platform soon. Another one, we're creating a group for our acquisition people who went through our acquisition class, so they can do consistent role plays. So we have a role play day, throughout the week, and we have a check in and listen to them and all that good stuff. So that's my wins that I can show. Um, he said he's closing on a house in a lot. Great, great, great. So that's a win for him. Man, my guy, he's going to be real awesome. This year, he's going to put the pedal to the metal. Who else got a win? I just want to make sure that we're covering everybody wins. I'm working with you throughout the week, teaching and showing you. Today, we're just doing a mellow day, but we're just talking. We're talking about next week. Remember, if you're struggling to get your deal sold, I definitely recommend you join our live streams next week because we're going to be talking all dispositions next week. Uh, got out of paralysis analysis, start getting active marketing cold. There you go. Paralysis analysis is a real thing, guys, and you got to hold yourself accountable. So write down weekly goals on Sundays. You want to write down everything you want to accomplish that week, and then check it off. And your mind is going to activate to say, damn, I got to do this, I got to do that. And if it's complicated, then write down the steps of what you need to do in order to check it off. And once you get to that point, literally, guys, you're going to be way more productive. You're going to see a productive hit, you know, 2, 3 times more than what you ever can accomplish without that. So make sure that you stay productive because every week to go past that you don't do the things you should be doing, you're putting yourself in a debt, not debt like financial debt, but workload debt. So make sure that you are actually doing the things you need to do, so it won't be any issues when it comes to hitting certain milestones and goals in your business. So if you need help with that, you need accountability partner. I definitely recommend you signing up for our weekly mastermind. Actually, I think we're having a call today. And we'll be basically answering your personal questions, giving you a sense of directions, and helping you out and working with you, all for $97 a month. Like I said, if you want to be a part of that, just get signed up for it, and we'll be here to help you. It's in the Zoom. It's very small, intimate. It's not going to be hundreds of people in there. It's going to be very small and intimate. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the bio. I think it's the link in my bio or here in the description, and you can get signed up for that as well. Yeah, he said I'm obsessed with it. Definitely. Listen. If you haven't read the book, guys, and then we'll be giving our list of book recommendations for the month. So I picked two books that I recommend that you guys sign. I mean, read and watch. And you go ahead and so one of my favorite books is "Be Obsessed or Be Average" by Grant Cardone. So if you're not obsessed with what you're doing, if you don't get happy to think about what you're trying to do and accomplish, and you're not putting in the work, then you shouldn't be doing whatever that is you're trying to do. If you don't go to sleep smiling your dreams, like, man, I can't wait to get this going. Man, I can't wait to do this, and man, I can't wait to do that. It might not be for you because if you're strictly doing stuff 100% for the money, um, it's going to lack the passion, and if it lacks the passion, it's going to lack the quality and effort. So you're really going to see a decline in results because you're not truly passionate about the situation. So I definitely recommend doing things to make you passionate. Obviously, hopefully, the passion can translate to money. If it don't translate to money, then you must do the things you don't like so that you can do the things that you're passionate about. What's the name of the book? Be Obsessed or Be Average. Um, it's written by Grant Cardone. Um, Another one I like is If You're Not First, You're Last. That's a good book. Another one by Patrick Bet David. Uh, Your First Five Moves. Actually, I got a couple of books in here. My wife, though. She got some books. Hold on, let me show you. Where are these books go? So here, let me show you some books real quick. Um, Leadership. We're going to be having leadership training too in February. We see a lot of owner operators struggling with the leadership side of the VAs and just becoming that leader. Yeah, you could be good at doing deals and making transactions, but when you're starting to build a team, that's when the leadership thing really going to kick in. Let me cut this light on too. So this first book is by John C. Maxwell. The 17 is Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. It's the workbook that you can use. This is really dope. 17, uh, sorry, tongue tied. Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. Sorry about that. He said, solving problems with the money. Listen, that's what we teach our acquisition trainers. You're not an acquisition trainer. You are a problem solver. Your job is to listen, pay attention, offer a solution to their problems, and get paid. So exactly right. This book is real life changing. Once you understand that everything is sales driven, you'll make as much money as your heart desires. Sell or be sold. Um, by Grant Cardone, it basically means listen. Someone's going to sell you regardless. Someone you're going to buy things regardless, or you can be the person selling stuff. So this book will help you out, especially persuading people and getting to the next level. And then lastly, this book written by Patrick Beck David was a solid book. This is my third time. I read the book once and I listened to it twice on Audible. So this is your next five moves. The master art of business strategy. So business strategy tips, teaching how to hire, how to grow, how to remove people. It's really life changing, guys. If you're going to call yourself an entrepreneur, the easiest way to get knowledge and information and to get wisdom is through books. Books is very easy. What a lot of people do is take the theories from the books and create the trainers and the courses and the curriculum. But the easiest way to get to the next level is to listen to books or read books. And I guarantee you'll be a very more wiser business owner. You make better decisions. So these are my three books I recommend. Maybe we'll even make an email about this, friends. Can you write this down? We'll send out my books for the month. we go like that. Maybe we'd recommend these and send you to Amazon. Maybe I should sign up for Amazon affiliate. But yeah, so I'm gonna and then we're gonna be doing some exclusive training in February. We are having our phone mastery program really take off, so we're gonna be teaching you guys how to master working on the phones and what you should be doing and how to really build a cold calling team if you don't want to do the calls yourself. So it's going to be a very impactful month to finish out the month. It's still early in the month. It's only the 13th, guys. Listen, you can do a lot in 13th. 1 month in business for a real estate investor is equivalent to maybe 6 months to a year in regular people's civilian life. So an entrepreneur can do a lot of things in a month. How can Pinky Cole, the girl who founded Slutty Vegan, have so much transformation in 2 years? 2, 3 years. I can earn your leisure, start a platform 3, 4 years ago, and now all of the big celebrities begging to speak on their stage. You got billionaires calling asking for interviews. See, in entrepreneur space, once you understand that a year or two in entrepreneur space is equivalent to 10 years working as a civilian. Because of how fast paced things is, how much you're reading, how much you're learning, how you're networking, you're getting in rooms and hacking information. Like when you pay for a mastermind or inner circle or pay for an event to go to, you're literally paying for people's 8 to 20 to 10 years experience compressed in a 90-minute presentation, compressed in 2 to 3 sentences of them giving you information that if you take that and apply it to your business and tweak it, you can go to the next level. It's the ultimate hack to be an entrepreneur. Once you understand that you must pay for stuff, you must pay for access, you must pay to get into rooms, you must pay for people's knowledge, people's training. Now there's a lot of bad people out here. I'm not saying pay for everybody's stuff. But what I'm saying is the hack is if you try to do it your own and figure it out, you're gonna burn through money, you're gonna lose money. So for me, I'd rather go hire a consultant who's done it before, teach me the concept, and then I add my little sauce on top and I continue to push forward. So that's what you guys gotta do. Other than that, do you guys got any more questions? We're gonna close this live stream down today early. Like I said, I got a busy schedule today. I probably won't finish working until about 8 o'clock tonight. So let me know if you have any more questions. I really appreciate you guys, man. I'm liking the turnout. I'm loving the consistent people. Shout out to everybody who's consistent, who shows up every day on the live stream, and who comes to provide value as well as learn and just take the information and implement it. So like I said, 45 more seconds. Go ahead and write your last and final questions on here. Have a great, productive weekend. Just don't take your foot off the gas. Like I said, during your spare time, get some of these books in your mindset. Get some of these books in your audible. If you can't sit there and read books, don't you drive back and forth to work. Don't you drive back and forth. Ain't you sitting on the toilet taking a shit? Don't you take a shower? Don't you take a bath? Don't you sit and wait on things to happen? Don't you cook dinner? Don't take an hour to cook dinner. All this extra dead time that you're not counting and adding into what you got. And don't you take 30 minutes to get out the shower, get dressed, put your clothes on. All this dead time you have, you can be listening to books. Now, if you're a family person like me and you don't want to seem like you're taken away from the family time, go out and get you some headphones. Whether you got some Apple headphones or these some J Lab headphones, I paid like $250 for these drinks, and they good because they waterproof. I washed them twice and they still work. So I took them out, put them in my hair, it was still working. I guess they waterproof. You can be in the water with them, all that stuff. So get you some. And then the charger, I can get like 5, 6 chargers on it, 10 hours on the charge. And what happens? I keep this in my ear as I'm working and in my meetings or doing stuff that don't need my attention. I'm listening to trainers. I'm listening to books. I'm listening to something that's building me up. So on average, I think everybody got 2 hours to 3 hours worth of dead time that they're not calculating in their daily schedule that they can revert back to training and learning. And that's just my opinion. You do that for a year straight, you'll be a force to be reckoned with, especially if you can apply the information. But other than that, any last questions before we get out of here? I appreciate you guys. If you're struggling and you haven't booked a call with me, shame on you. If you haven't closed a deal, shame on you. If you haven't been to any of our free events, shame on you. Because at the end of the day, you have all the resources right here. I'm not sure why you're not taking action, but it's important to book a call to figure out how can we as a company help you. Other than that, I see you guys back here Monday. It's going to be an amazing thing. I will be back Monday afternoon, and then I might pop in on the weekends to probably do a few Instagram lives. So if you're not following my Instagram, right here at CEO929, Go follow me on Instagram. I promise that I'll be of value to you. But other than that, man, see you Monday. Have a good weekend and keep grinding. Stay focused. Things will get harder, but just know it'll get better, right? You can't appreciate you can't appreciate success without failure. Failure teaches you the value of what success is. So just understand it may be a season that you're going through a struggle, and you may feel like, yo, the world is crumbling around me. But if you continue to push forward and have perseverance, guys, I guarantee you, you'll see and get to the results you want to get to. Have a good weekend. Talk to you guys later, and don't forget to opt into my email list. And if you unsubscribe to my email list, shame on you. God will never bless you. I'm just joking, but appreciate it. Can it a hyperlink so I can click on which link you asking for, brother? I'm sorry. Yeah, they gotta do that. They gotta do that. But if you need something, text us. Text us, guys. I'll talk to you later.